Is everything alright, Sissy?
Sorry for taking so long, Baruti. I need to tell him what I did, but I can't tell him I didn't trust him with the data. The truth will come out and there's no reason to lie about it, except that our friendship will be over. I shouldn't tell him what I did. It won't make any difference, but it will ruin our friendship. Better to let him think it was an anonymous tip to the hand.
No. Go easy.
I need to tell him what
or
I did,
brutal.
but I can't tell him I didn't trust him with the data.
I would probably go easy.
I couldn't let you take the data to the party. I didn't know what would happen to you, and I couldn't be responsible.
What are you saying?
I gave the data to the hand. You'll be protected, we both will, and the world will learn what—
I should have known better than to ask for your help. It's clear where your loyalties lie.
That's not fair.
Fair? What's fair? The campaign was my life, now it's not. This was not your choice to make, Zoe. I didn't need your protection.
Well, that was gonna suck no matter what, so... It's,
Tempting, but I don't have time for a tall glass of iced coca chai right now. Iced coca chai.
Return home when we're ready, so doesn't mean we can, like, look at everything or something?
Birds! Aww. I like how you
What's
chase
that?
the birds. It's a bot.
Yeah, but why is it broken? It says...
It's welding. Welding.
Welding.
Hey,
Welding.
Welding.
I can give you directions to anywhere in Propane.
Are you ready for this, AJ?
Y'all ready for this?
Do 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 boop 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 puppy puppy blow the puppy got it.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry I'm late. You really threw us a curveball today.
What?
Sounds like you disapprove.
Not at all. I mean, it's great. Well, it's huge, but... Well, I guess it just confirms my fears.
Is it a better
Oh.
recorder than you?
About the election work.
Yeah, well, I guess you were right.
You know it's not about that.
No, of course not. Anyway, let's...
Break
Oh
up!
boy.
Yes. Let's.
I hope we don't get tricked into, like, still being in the relationship.
They're gonna go to a... It's gonna be a loading screen, and then we're gonna, like, flash to Kian, and we're not gonna know what happens to this relationship.
Oh, is this gonna be the baby? Oh, is it Kian? Oh, hey. They just had sex.
General, you call for me.
Step inside,
No,
Emma.
they're about to.
Oh, okay.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned. You see, something's been bothering me.
This itch on my testicle.
I've spoken to your men at the Keep, and their story is the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the Resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvane was killed. His body was, inconveniently, burned in the fire. It was a bloodbath, one that someone will have to answer for someday.
Certainly, General. I will see to it.
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
That doesn't surprise me. They're a treacherous lot, looking for any excuse to spread discord.
Maybe so. But before the riot broke out, the Warden claims he was ordered to execute the Apostle. By you. Personally, Commander.
Lies! The infidel is trying to save his own skin.
Perhaps, but what reason would he have to lie? It doesn't absolve him of any responsibility in regards to the riot. He still awaits his trial at Coldstone. He tells me the executioner's sword had been sharpened to take Alvane's head at first light. I'm not saying I trust the man. He's a cruel little person. But he appears to respect the chain of command.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, not murder him. And that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost and afraid, far from the glory of the First Mountain and the light of the Goddess.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvane. There was animosity. You knew each other when you were boys.
We had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sidir, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
I want to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me, to the Six, to all of Azadir.
Have I not always served the goddess and my people here? Have I not proven myself to the Six and the Council? To the seat, to you? Any suggestion that I'm less than faithful? It greatly offends me.
As it should, Famon. I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains. I want to believe you. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation and my people.
Very well. You may go.
May the goddess protect you, General.
Which means I'm thinking about assassinating you. That's what that means.
The light shine upon us all and illuminate our path.
Alright, let's find out what happens to the relationship. How about that?
Night, Ulvik!
What news do you have for us, Ulvik?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now? I mean, it's not payback, is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Come on. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
The mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for her, Kian, it appears to have been appreciated.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before they lose control of Old Town.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're gonna strike and from where, and we
Patience, Inu. One thing at a time. First we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. Then we must warn our friends, including the mole. And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
So doesn't she look kind of like a Catwoman pirate?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's her thing.
That's her, yeah.
Oh, okay, we gotta go warn the mole. Great.
Kian, if I may have a word. In private.
What's up?
I have a message from a common friend. She wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Elvik.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does.
Whatever.
Maybe we should go find the mole first.
This says optional, so I think we need to go as high as possible. It says optional, so I think if we did the mole first, it just wouldn't happen.
Gotcha.
This better not be shoehorning me into being a betrayer of some sort. I mean, we told her about it, right? I hope our potion's still working. Sup?
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Marcuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone, actually. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something about tonight.
Let's just ask instead of...
Yeah.
Saving someone for a rainy day?
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has, an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical.
Eloquent.
We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
Having sex?
Yeah.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise.
I mean, yeah, it's happening to him.
You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Yeah, we could see naked people.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up
my
here
God.
to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
No, I don't like you. I want the cat girl.
But she...
Pull away!
This is...
I want cat girl. I'm sorry.
She does know him, though. From something.
Yeah, but I don't owe her sex.
No, I know.
Anna, wait.
Yeah, I want cat girl, though.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, confirmed.
Confirmed
she
they
knows
were in love at some point, but
or
whatever.
something.
Oh, we once loved each other and we don't remember and you're probably going to feel really bad about it later. But I'm not going to kiss some stranger lady. I don't know how to tell you this, but I really want cat girl, man.
You gotta kiss all the girls, Mari, to find the one that you like.
I know, this is going to be like Soulless all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the one about the magic?
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
Okay, we need to go to Old Town. Where is that?
Although, who knows? Maybe she's like River and she has some hallucinogenic lipstick on. She's like, oh, hello, Kian, sweetie. And she plunks a kiss on us, and then the next thing we know, we're running around with no pants on.
But see,
like waving our dick around, doing like the helicopter, being like, woo!
You know what? That's a really slick move to pull on someone, probably. Because, like, you'd be like, you know, we know each other, but do we? Oh, maybe I'll kiss you. And I'm like, wait, no, we don't know each other, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with the cat girl.
So if we go to the Shady Quay, we'll find the,
Wait a second, this is the corner where we murdered that kid, so we turn left.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is where we murdered that guy. Where we heartlessly killed a teenager.
It's funny.
Yes, it's funny to murder people before they could have had their first kiss. Ha ha. Ha ha.
I took their life away. I had that power.
I held it in my hands and watched it bleed away.
Alright, we need to find a guy who's standing guard in front of his, like, sex thing.
Sex
I
door?
hope we get to see them having sex, because I want to know what that looks
Me
like.
too.
Seems a little perverted, but I'm getting kind of excited about it.
What do you want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright, well,
alright, guy. You're
being a little authoritative.
Yeah. Getting pretty feisty.
She's not at all what I expected, but Goddess help me, I like her.
Are the apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive.
Alright, Grandma.
You come to warn Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Beside, it may be time to leave Marcurian altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian, of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers, in my aching bones. Something unnatural, something mean. There's no room in Marcuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the Banda, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvane. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well? Why are you still here? Go! Go! May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle. The fate of worlds falls on you now.
That was dark.
Yeah.
Let's go find those fucks, though.
Yep.
Find a Zadi officer somewhere in Old Town. Updated.
So it should
There
be,
he is.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what do you want to say?
I was just gonna say it should be somewhere around here. And it looks like that's it.
I want to see...
Fuck Arrow!
I want to see them having sex so badly.
So is this...
Oh, maybe we can walk around and look through the window! Whoa!
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Official Azadi fucking going on here. Find a way to create diversion. I want to see them have sex so bad. I want it to be like fully happening, like Thief style. Thief.
Yeah,
Remember in Thief where
just
it was like fully like
titties bouncing everywhere.
I remember when we saw that. I was like, whoa.
The two of us were sitting here next to each other, like, whoa.
It was literally pornography. like fully nude woman on top of a man.
It's not even just that, like, you know, in video game sex, normally they're like making out, and like even if they're like doing the motions, like you don't hear like,
It was so weird. She was on top of him, naked, like fully, like all the animations for riding his D off, like going yeah. And then I was just sitting there with Stacy, being like, I don't know how to act right now. Being like, I'm fully seeing like completely.
It was like that BuzzFeed video where they show like best friends watching porn together. Like,
wait, what?
For like as a joke, they record their faces like as they're watching porn together. And it's like that, but video games. All right, so what are we gonna do?
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl.
I don't understand how this guy can see me. I have my so can they see me but not see me, and then but see me? This potion sucks. Oh, Bip! Alright, Bip, you need to cause some trouble.
Hey!
What's up?
You do know that you're
Did
in
you
a
find that
magic
turncoat
ghetto,
you were looking
right?
for?
I
It's
did
just that
not.
You don't look like you're
But
from
it
the
was my
ghetto.
fault. I identified the wrong man.
Oh. So our whole mission was a waste of time?
Certainly not. We'll get him eventually. And I got to see Honor Hilaris speak to his followers. That might be useful to us.
Good. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite
But
busy.
I need your help.
Let me help.
Yes.
The boy might prove useful. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Yeah, because both of my parents are dead. Thanks for letting me know.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
I won't put him in any more danger. I don't need your help.
Fine. I was busy anyway.
Let's figure something else out first before we,
Well, we can't ask him yet anyway.
Sandwiches! I've got tasty sandwiches!
He might actually. You want to help,
Yeah?
even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fire flowers? I know everything. My father makes Bakshivan candles for the Festival of Turning every year.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
Alright, so then ask her to make a sandwich and then order when her back is turned, direct Bip to steal the alchemical ingredients.
Okay.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
You're back. Did you want your sandwich or not?
I did. I do.
Step right over here, friend, and
tasty
we can get
morsels.
started. Now, meat. Today I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
Kitten? One bite from a fully grown saltwater snapjaw means a painful and prolonged death for the victim. We sometimes had boiled elguin in Friar's Keep. It tasted like foot.
So let's eat a kitten.
Kitten?
Okay.
Kitten?
My apologies, that's Kit A carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court. More of a doggy taste to it.
Doggy.
Doggy.
It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah, yes, then that, please.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's life is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's life is something. Feet. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
Oh.
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid.
Snack. Early breakfast. Right?
Yeah.
Now.
Quickly, grab those ingredients.
Can do.
Nibbles, grub, tasty morsels.
Thank you.
Yay.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
Alright! We got stuff. Wait, where'd he go?
Bip?
Yeah, there he is.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
Wait until he says
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Thank you. Oh. Okay, well. Are you gonna tell me? How much shit is there? Oh, we gotta put it together. Okay.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Bakshivan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
So we gotta mix it.
I've got the non-magical
combined with
medicines
the
your body
glowy stuff.
needs.
Yeah.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder
I
somehow.
figured this part
My
out.
father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit.
Exotic oil.
All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? You start with the fire powder at the bottom, and then the glowy balls on top, until the tube is full.
I've made a few bombs in my time, so...
That looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man! I'll be careful, I promise.
I'm going to get my hopes
I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Maybe we should direct it at the rats? Okay, kid.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes.
Alright, let's see what he does.
Hey, hey! Check this out.
Hey, what are you doing, child? That's magic. Magic's illegal. Come back here, you little shit.
I don't understand it, so it's magic.
Yeah.
Even though it's not magic.
Clearly.
What in Shadow's name are you?
Is that your daughter?
Apostle! You're dead!
No, wait. That's not what I wanted to see. No.
He won't hurt you again, child.
Ah,
I promise.
fuck.
Leave. Do not come
That
back.
is not what I expected to see.
No, not at all. Definitely thought it was like consenting relationship.
Between adults.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Oh, my head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied? Alvane. You're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If
that?
you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
Torture. No hesitation. I don't care.
Goddess. No.
Yes.
No!
You didn't let her say no.
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the magic ghetto tonight. Before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the magicals. Take them to the islands. Some they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the keep. For the weapons shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please. Don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you. I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
You know what's really gross? They would kill him because he had sex with a magical, but not because he had sex with he raped a child.
Yeah.
That's what really fucking bothers me. So I'll kill him.
Much to lose. You deserve no mercy.
I don't care.
No!
I'll take the consequences.
Shadow, take your black soul.
I don't feel bad. If someone comes in here being like, if someone's gonna defend a pedophile, you're banned. The end. You say it, you're banned. I don't care. You're banned. No, you know someone's gonna defend a pedophile in the comments.
Be like, no, but he could have fed you information from the inside. It's been an
No, they're gonna be like,
blah, blah,
nobody
blah.
understands pedophiles. Like, you know what? Actually, I do understand pedophiles because I was being trained to study
Where's the
them.
guard?
So
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bip.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion. Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one.
Snap.
Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigadi steel.
Whoa.
This is exactly the time.
Oh, that's the first time they've ever acted.
Awesome. Just run you through with my sword, you wench.
That's the first time I've ever seen them act like an actual couple.
Yeah. Or anybody act like an actual couple.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Like everyone else, well, the cat girl, Enu.
Yeah, but that's different.
They're kind of developing
each other.
But they were like, yeah, they're totally having sex, and I'm like, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pick up on. They kind of just seemed like okay. And then he's like, "Come here, I'm gonna fuck you with my sword." I was like, finally, someone's passionate, right?
It took me a second to figure out what he was, and then I was like, wait a second, what?
At first second, I was like, now I see why she likes him.
Yeah.
She's like, not now. He's like, but I'm like a warrior. I don't know, dude. Just like.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost.
Shut up.
Enu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening.
I killed a
Let's
pedophile.
hope for their sake Enu's right.
Okay.
And there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
Don't worry, girl.
And did you find him?
Yeah, we killed him.
He's dead.
I did.
It's cool.
They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north
Wait,
and
no,
the
you
east.
gotta tell them that
and
you
they'll
killed
have a
them.
ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
Precariousness.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I killed him.
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait. You tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that!
He was... okay, come on.
Do we?
I would have done the same.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now? Did you let him go?
No.
I ended his life.
You what?
He'd molested a child. He deserved death. He will languish in shadow for eternity.
I would have done the same.
Thank you.
I'm sure he deserved it, but won't they come looking for him? Also, it sounds like we lost an opportunity to have a valuable source inside the tower.
I couldn't let him live after what he'd done to the girl.
At least you see her as a girl, and not just a magical. You made the right choice. The honorable choice.
Thank you, Liko.
Honorable? You think it's honorable to murder a man?
All right,
You're both insane. Well, at least now we know what's happening tonight. So much for my sources. We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom! Big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
Did you really have to torture him?
Yes!
I mean, sure, Liko doesn't trust information unless it's splattered with blood. And he's less likely to stick a knife in your neck now. And I'm glad that we know what's happening tonight, but... torture and murder? I mean... that's not right, Kian. That's all kinds of wrong.
Okay, I understand the concept of having judge and jury and everything. But under the circumstances, he was never going to be faced with justice ever. Because he was just going to get away with it. And then he was just going to find another young magical to do that to.
Yeah.
Under this circumstance, because no one's ever going to prosecute him for that or bring evidence
No,
against
do you
him.
really? I mean, like, no, they would prosecute him for being with a magical,
but not for
raping
a child, which is like a huge issue. And like, there's just no way I could have. He would have just gone out on the street and done it again.
And there's no way.
If there was a police system to trust in, I would have sent him to the police system, but there wasn't.
There's also no way to know that he wouldn't have told other people about us.
Exactly. Usually, I'm not down with torturing and killing people, but, like, this is the one of those few instances. Usually, Stacey would be like, yeah, kill him and torture him. I'd be like, no, we can't torture him, kill him. I'm like, no, yeah, we're both on the same level.
Yeah.
Usually, Stacey's totally down with murdering, and
Torture,
I'm like...
kill them all.
And I'm usually like, no, we should leave him to the justice system because that's not fair. I'm like, there's no justice system here at all. So...
You're like, no, we should go to the police. And I'm like, no, we are renegades.
Yeah, usually I'm the one who wants to go to the police, but fuck the police in this game.
Who's there? You? However did you get here?
But seriously, usually I'm totally down with the justice system, even in video games. But like, no. This one...
Well, I feel like this instance is pretty clear that this guy is that they operate as the law and nothing bad is going to happen to him.
Yes. Because usually, like, I very much believe in, even when you think someone's killed, you should not be judge and jury.
Mm-hmm.
But, under this very particular circumstance, I hate that I'm supporting a renegade person, but,